see today how we can apply DML and DDL operation on top of table. At the same time, similarly, how we can do DML and DDL operation on top of data frame in PySpark language in Databricks. How we can able to do that one. In Databricks, we need to follow similarly different approach, and here also we need to follow different approach. But final output is same. We need to do insert, we need to do update, and we need to delete. And the same thing how we can able to achieve by using PySpark language in data frames. First of all, we can see here. First, what I need to do means here I have one table. That table is select star from table test. Okay, this is one of the table. In this table we have four records. Now what is my requirement means, actually here we have one table. For this table we have three columns. I need to be add one more additional column on top of this table. If you need to add one more additional column on top of this table, we need to use DDL commands. In DDL commands we know create, alter, drop and truncate. Here you can see in DDL commands we have four: create, alter, drop and truncate. Now I need to be achieve additional column for that existing table. Now I'm going to add, you can use alter command. What we are doing, alter table, and that table name is a test, and we are going to be add a column. That column name you can able to specify here. I'm going to give marks. Column name is a marks or total marks you can provide. I'm giving subject marks. Okay, student table, right? I'm giving subject marks, at the same time integer and nullable column. Okay, like this we need to write syntax. Okay, normally we have create table, right? In this create place just you can change into alter table. Okay, what table you created, that table place just you can change your word alter, and what table name you have, that table name you can keep. What we are doing, we are adding one more extra additional field. For that you can use this add command. So add keyword, and we need to specify column name as well as which data type, what kind of mode that one, either nullable or not nullable, we need to provide in this manner. Now I am going to be add this one. Just you can select and execute. See, now I can able to add. Now my requirement, I need to be delete this one. Okay, what column I added, that single column I need to be delete in SQL. Here I added one additional field. One more requirement I have, I need to delete one column from the existing table. If you need to delete or drop, how we need to do? Same. You can use same alter and a table, and a table name till here is same. Just previously what we did, we added add keyword. Now we need to use drop. Okay, what column we need to drop? Submarks. Means here we have test table. From this table, subject marks column we are going to be drop. Okay, here we are able to see output subject marks. Now I am going to be drop this. Here you can give drop column. See, now we can able to see. Now I am going to be execute. See, 1 2 3. If you need to be add any additional fields to your existing table, we can able to follow this syntax. In case if you need to drop any columns from existing table or existing entity, we can able to use this syntax. Alter table and table name. If you need to add, you can use add keyword, and you can mention column name and data type as well as mode. And alter table and drop column, which column are you going to be drop from the table, that you can specify here. Now here I have one more requirement. I need to drop entire table. I need to delete entire records. Now we know truncate. Truncate means, here truncate in the sense, what is the difference between drop and truncate means, If you need to delete entire DDL structure and table records means you can able to use drop. By using drop, we can delete or we can drop entire structure of the table and records also. But when you can use truncate, we can't able to delete or we can't able to drop structure of the table. Just we can delete entire records. Now, if you need to truncate, you can see truncate table table name test. You know, right, already create table. In case if you need to do any additional fields or dropping fields, then we need to change here a halter. If you need to delete entire records, in this place you can keep it truncate table table name. That's it. Here truncate table table name. By using that, we can able to delete all records. Now I am able to delete this record. See, now I'm going to execute this. Now you can see only SID, sname, class name. Okay. Now next thing what I'm going to do, drop. I'm going to insert these records again in the table. Now we can able to see all records. In this table we have columns as well as rows. We have few records, 4 records and the structure of the table. Now I need to drop records and the table structure both at a time. If you need to do that one, you can use drop table test. Now I am going to be execute this. See, commands completed. Now I am going to execute this select star from test. You can see this object is invalid, means the table entire structure along with the records is dropped. It's dropped. Now these features like a alter modification feature, like we need to add some additional fields and we need to drop that column and we need to truncate all records and we need to drop table. These 4 features or these 3 features I need to achieve on top of data frames. Now we applied alter, we applied drop, we applied truncate. These 3 features we applied on top of table in SQL, but these things I need to be achieved in data frame. How we can able to achieve in data frame? Now we can see, okay, this is my data frame. Already we created data frame. Now I'm going to be see, just I'm going to be execute this. Just I'm going to be see, this is our data frame. I'm going to be execute running this one. And this data frame I need to be display how many records we have. This is our existing data frame. On top of this existing data frame, what things we need to achieve? First we need to be add one additional field. If you need to add any additional field, we no need to worry about here. Just you can take one this struct field and you can include one more extra field here. Okay, now you can see I'm going to give subject marks here, and here I'm going to give integer type. And at the same time here we need to be include one more extra row. If you need to update, we have nulls right here. When we included in SQL, we are getting complete records null. If you need to get some other values, means you can provide here value, otherwise you can give empty. Now I'm going to be provide here value that is 85. Sorry, integer, right? You no need to give strings, you can give directly 85. And here I'm going to be provide 55, 36, 95. Now we included extra additional field. Now I'm going to be run this and I'm going to be display. See, here we can able to add any additional fields as well as any extra records. we can able to do this one. This is one method. Directly when are you creating DDL structure or when are you inserting records, that time you can able to handle. And the second thing, for example, I need to do one additional field. That additional field, here we have 95 and 36, 55. This is individually Ram got 85 marks and Shiva got 55 marks, Ayappa got 36, Vishnu got 95. Okay, these are the marks, but total marks are 100. Now I need to derive one new column. If you need to derive new column, we can able to achieve that one also. Now I'm going to be derive one new column here. Okay, how we can derive means, here we have data frame, right? What you created, that data frame you can select. Okay, dot. Okay, here you need to be mentioned with column. Okay, this with column means nothing but add keyword. We are going to be achieve or we are going to be add a new field, right? Like that, if you need to derive any new column, here we need to use with column. In this with column, how we can able to specify means, first you need to specify column name. What is your column name? Just new column I am giving, new column. Okay, and here we have subject marks. That subject marks into, here what you have provided, just you can see that column name. Okay, subject marks. Okay, this subject marks, okay, divided by this value, like a 100, default 100. Each and every subject we need to divide with 100. That 100 value defaultly I will specify. Okay, if you need that one, just you can specify column name. After that column name, you need to specify your data frame. Okay, this is our data frame. Dot, and you can specify in this data frame which column you are considering subject marks. Okay, this subject marks we need to divide by 100. Okay, this is our requirement. This subject marks we need to derive 100. Now I'm going to be check this one, add column. Okay, derive column. Okay, we are deriving one new column here, or otherwise add column. Okay, just I'm going to be run this. Okay, and this add column I need to display here. See, we are getting this one. If you need to add any kind of additional columns based on conditions or based on arithmetic operations, you can able to. Or otherwise, if you need to display only the submarks, that one also fine. Okay, that is our choice. Which one are you considering? That one you need to specify. Here you can add directly in DDL structure, or otherwise if you need to add any additional columns on top of that data frame, we can use with column. By using with column, we can generate conditional based columns as well as arithmetic related operations columns. And what else, if you require, you can generate that one. If you need to generate conditional also, we can able to generate. Okay, that is our choice. Like this we can able to derive new columns by using with column. Here you need to remember with column. This with column means we are adding extra column to your existing data frame. That's it. Now we added here, but in case if you need to drop one column, now we added submarks and a new column. These two we added, right? Okay, this is our additional column. Add column means final data frame is this one. Now we need to drop one column. If you need to drop one column, how we can able to do that one? Now you can see new column we have. This new column only I need to display. I no need to display this submarks. If you need to do that one, here directly we have option. You no need to think about anything. Already we have generated this one. Directly we can mention dot drop. Okay, here you can mention, or otherwise you can take add column. This is our final data frame. In this final data frame dot drop. Okay, what we are going to be drop here? Submarks. Okay, this submarks column I'm going to be drop. After performing that operation, I need to drop this submarks column. See, And if you need, you can provide here one data frame. This one also you can consider as a one data frame. See, now this df you can consider and you can display. Means here how it will work means, first we create a table. This is main table. On top of main data frame or main table, we are performing other operation. First, we included one additional field by using this with column function. That one we consider as a add column data frame. After that, we dropped submarks, means subject marks column. Okay, for that we use drop. If you need to add additional column, we can use with column, and if you need to drop, you can use directly drop function. You no need to uh, create one new data frame here. Directly we have option here. You can do dot. You can use drop function. In this drop function, directly you can use subject marks. Okay, this subject marks directly also you can able to do. See. Okay, now you no need to think about this. Directly you can use add column and you can able to mention like this. Okay, next, now we are able to drop. Means here we added new column, we dropped a new column, we added new column to the existing table, we dropped column from the existing table, and we dropped table we not dropped, just we dropped column and we added column. These two operation we have done. Next, we need to use third operation, truncate. If you need to perform truncate operation here in PySpark, we no need to think about that. Directly we can use filter. Okay, what kind of IDs? For example, you can see student IDs 1 to 4 we have, but I need to display who has more value. Like here we have 0.85, 0.55, 0.35 like that, right? Just I need to display which student got more marks, or otherwise which student got more percentage greater than 70. Okay, who received greater than 70 percentage of marks, those students only I need to be display as part of my requirement. In that case, I no need to delete few records. If you need, you can able to delete all records. If you need to, sorry, here we no need to delete specific record, right? We need to delete all records. If you need to delete all records, we no need to think about this. Just you can use one thing. What is that means? You can create empty data frame. If you created empty data frame, you can able to achieve that one. Already we defined schema here. You can see DDL table. This is our schema. Already we have structure. Just we need to create one empty variable. If you need to create empty variable, how we can able to do? Now we can see here I am going to be create one empty variable. In this empty variable I am passing empty list. Once if you passed empty list, you don't have any kind of records. You can see here we inserted few tuples. Each tuple has one row. Totally four tuples, we have four rows. Those four rows inserted to this structure. In case if you passed empty list or empty array in this place, you won't get any records. Okay, now I'm doing this empty list and I'm assigning this empty list to the our structure. Just you can use spark dot create data frame. Here we have create data frame, and here we need to be include first values are a empty, comma structure is DDL table. Already we have assigned variable, right? You can able to use that. Okay, now we created empty data frame, and if you need to display that empty data frame directly, you can use emptydf dot show. Now you can run this. See, now we have empty. Same here also we have truncate. When you did truncate for that table, you will get only structure of the table. You won't get that one. Okay. Next, If you need to drop any table, directly you can drop that particular table. Okay, directly you can use drop add column. Now here we have empty data frame, right? Now I need to drop this empty data frame. After that, okay, just I'm going to be run here drop. First you can take that empty data frame dot drop. See, now if you need to check this, display, see, query returned no results, means we dropped entire table we dropped. Once you dropped, it will show query returned no results. But when you need to display empty structure of the table, you can create empty data frames. Once if you created empty data frame, automatically you will get only structure of the table, you won't get any kind of records. Like this we can able to achieve operations what you have in your SQL. We can perform additional field on top of existing, and we can able to drop additional column on top of existing table, and we can able to do truncate table means nothing but empty data frame we can able to create. And finally we can drop our table data frame dot drop function you can able to use to drop that one. Like this we can able to perform DDL operations. Similarly, if you need to check mode of the okay, here directly we can able to see mode like a not null, but here we defined only true and false. Just you can see true we specified and false we specified. If you need to check those things, just you can see here which data frame you have. That data frame you can select, paste it, and use print schema. Okay, this print schema will tell what kind of schema you provided, what kind of mode you provided, what kind of data type you provided. Those kind of details it will display properly. You can see data frame we specified and print schema. When you can use this print schema function, we can able to see SID is a integer and nullable field, student name is a string nullable field, class is a string and nullable field. Okay, what kind of mode we can able to see here. Nullable equal to false means that is not null. Nullable equal to true means that is nullable. If you have null also allow in this place. If you have null here won't allow. Nullable equal to true means that is nullable. Like that. Like this we can able to check our mode. These are the DDL related operation. All kind of DDL operation we can able to check or we can able to do in PySpark SQL also. PySpark language also we can able to achieve. At the same time SQL also we can able to do. And insert